Yep, I'm at the County of Ventura's website again, just checking on, seeing if there's any activity regarding my case, you know, checking actually to see if by any chance my neighbor's gone to file for an appeal yet. But, you know, I know if she files for an appeal, she is not going to do it until day 30. Her last day possible to file that appeal. And, well, today is November the 14th, which means it's been now about 2 weeks, and, you know, or maybe 3, depending on how they work it. I don't know if it's just business. It's supposed to be 30 days from the day that the judgment was mailed out. So it was mailed out on the 2nd, so it's been about 2 weeks, I guess. But, yeah, 30 days. That makes it probably around December 3rd or 4th or 5th or something like that that she has to file that appeal. You know, I'm hoping she does not file for an appeal because really, truly, I'm just tired of going into a courtroom because my neighbor doesn't like me, because my neighbor keeps screwing me over, because my neighbor, you know, destroyed my fence, told a bunch of lies in order to get a restraining order. You know, just I'm tired of having to go before a judge and say, make her leave me alone. You know, I mean, like I said, I don't expect to get any of the money. But I'm hoping that because I have gone to court against my neighbor so many times this last year, that she's tired of going to court, you know, at least against me, and will just not file the appeal, you know, do right by me. I don't know, just at this point, yeah, I'm going to keep checking every couple of days here, because this way I'll find out from the website before I find out in the mail. And at this point it's at number 26, so as long as the number 27 doesn't show up before December 5th, I should be good. It should be just, you know, at that point it's over with, because I think, yeah, she has 30 days, and after that she can't file an appeal. So she has to do it within that 30 days. Her or her roommate, or her, who's no longer her roommate, or her grandson, you know, they can still file, but they all have 30 days. After that, it's done. So, yeah, fingers crossed that I don't see any future events listed. Today's date is November the 21st. Yes, today is November the 21st. It is the day before Thanksgiving. It is also exactly 3 weeks since the judge made the ruling in favor of me. And, well, you know, I anticipate that my neighbor will still file an appeal, even though she hasn't done it at this point, because the last time she did it, and all the other cases that she files an appeal, she always does it on day 30. So, you know, I'm guessing I'm not in the clear just yet. And she probably will file the appeal. Just because. That's her thing. But actually, you know, I went to the courthouse yesterday to find out how many more days is the cutoff date, because of the fact that it was mailed, and because of the fact that, you know, the case had been taken under submission. So do they count the date that you know, I guess the ruling was made, or the date that it got mailed out? And it's the date that it got mailed out. So I also asked, you know, earlier if I could be put on docket to tell the judge thank you. And I was told, no, you can't be put on docket just to tell the judge thank you, but you can write a letter. So actually I wrote a letter, and then I was going to hand it over, and they said, actually, you can't do that because the defendants have to be in the room for you to tell the judge thank you. And I'm like, well, why are the defendants got to be in the room? And I was told that even correspondence, you know, the defendants have to be aware of any correspondence, because if she does file the appeal, apparently, which she probably will, you know, it would be deemed me trying to bribe the judge. I'm like, I'm not trying to bribe anybody. I just wanted to tell thank you for ruling in my favor and for dissecting that declaration sentence by sentence, because that really was enjoyable for me to watch. And, well, you know, at this point in time, yeah, my neighbor, she's laying low. She's moving in a new roommate already, of course. And she's already got court dates booked for January, so I do expect her to file that appeal. But at this point in time, yeah, nothing on the website. Yeah, nothing on the website yet showing any, you know, extra movement happening. I'm looking for the part where it says that, you know, she's looking to have her fees waived. Because as soon as that happens, I know what's happening. So yeah, it goes by the date that the entry of judgment was generated, which was 11/1. So that makes 30 days from that date. And actually, you got to wait until the following Monday, apparently. So, like December 3rd, she has, I believe, until December 3rd to file that appeal. So yeah, it's November 21st, 2018, the day before Thanksgiving, and at this point, I'm definitely thankful she hasn't filed for the appeal yet. But, you know, in the back of my mind, I know I still got at least a 2-week window here before she is required to. They say 30 days, but they extend it for some reason an extra couple days. I don't know. I just know that at this point in time, I'm thankful it's not showing on the website just yet that she's already gone in to go get her court fees waived. But yeah, you know, I'd like to think that my neighbor is done fighting with me over everything, because, you know, she did destroy my fence and I won that court date. She did tell a bunch of lies to get a restraining order, and I won that court. I had it, you know, so that I didn't get the restraining order. I proved that I didn't deserve the restraining order. And then I won this court date, showing that, you know, I deserve to be reimbursed for all the crap she's done to me and all the money I had to spend defending everything she's done to me. You know, so I'm hoping that maybe at this point in time she's just done in the courtroom, at least against me. You know, I'm sure she'll find herself in a courtroom with somebody else, but I'm hoping she's done with me. Yeah, at this point, nothing is shown on the website, but as you can see from the very first court case we had, yeah, where she destroyed my fence, the entry of judgment was posted on 3/27, you know, the day after the decision was made, and exactly 30 days later, 4/26, application for waiver of court fees. And then I was notified of the appeal. So, yeah, I'm guessing she's going to go running into that courtroom on the 30th if she is going to file that appeal. But at this point in time, it's Thanksgiving. I'm going to enjoy having some turkey. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, it is Thanksgiving. I got turkey in the oven. House smells real good. You know, I got my yams in the crock pot because I love candy jams, and the potatoes and the pie and the stuffing. Yeah, everything's cooking, so the house smells great. And I'm in the moment. But it occurred to me, or at least, you know, the thought ran through my mind during my moment of enjoying Thanksgiving. Maybe, just maybe, I should go next door to my neighbor and say, hey, let's end this feud, you know, let's, you know, have a truce, whatever. I mean, you still owe me some money, but in the meantime, how about you quit being mean to me? And do you need any turkey? Are you hungry? You know, something to that effect. It's Thanksgiving. You know, I'm thankful for everything I have in my life, even though I've got some unpleasant situations happening, particularly with my neighbor, but perhaps I could put an end to it simply by going over there and just saying, okay, you know, let's end this. But then I got another thought. Not a good idea, because, you know, she could misconstrue it and say that I ruined her Thanksgiving, or you know, that I'm just trying to get the money out of her or whatever, because there is still 2 more weeks that she has left to file that appeal if she's going to file it. And last time, if those who are watching recall, when I won, after she destroyed my fence, you know, she claimed that I attacked her and everything else. So, and then I was demanding money out of her, and I flattened her tires. But anyway, so now, you know, yeah, I had to sue again, and so it's been a year. So it just occurred to me, maybe, since it's been a year, maybe she's done with this argument with me. Maybe she's done fighting with me. Maybe I need to come forward and just say, let's end this. You know, and do you want some turkey? But, yeah, I do. I'm conflicted. Because, you know, it's Thanksgiving. I want to extend somehow a nice gesture to my neighbor who's been so mean to me. But at the same time, it would probably backfire. So I'm just going to enjoy my turkey. And when my daughter gets here and everybody else gets here, you know, I'll take my mind off of the fact that my neighbor still has 2 weeks left to file that appeal. Okay, today is November the 27th. Okay, so yes, today is November the 27th, 2018. Thanksgiving is over with. My birthday's over with. And, you know, I went over to the Ventura County Courthouse website just to see if an appeal has been filed yet, because it is getting close to the last day possible to file that appeal. And my guess is if an appeal is filed, it'll be on the very last day possible. And so, but it looks to be like December 5th is the last day possible. So, because they exclude holidays and weekends. But anyway, you know, I had a question as to whether or not if my neighbor files that appeal, or the roommate or the grandson, if any of them file the appeal, whether or not all 3 have to be there at that appellate court date, since there's more than one defendant. And turns out I'm correct. Yes, they do all have to be there. It clearly states here at the Consumer Affairs thing regarding court, what takes place. If the plaintiff files an action against 2 defendants or more, that and is awarded a judgment against defendant, then if the defendant decides to appeal, any of the defendants decide to appeal, the appeal entails rehearing the plaintiff's claims against both defendants. This carries out the policy. This is the most important sentence right here. The policy that treats an appeal as an entirely new case. Because when you go to that appellate court date, it's considered trial de novo, which means, you know, it's a whole new trial. You got to redo everything all over again. And the last time she filed the appeal, you know, I was pretty dismayed because of the fact I wasn't allowed to show any of my original evidence. I wasn't allowed to show the videos. I wasn't allowed to show the pictures, anything of her destroying the fence. And the judge had stated I failed to prove my case. Well, in this particular case, there's 3 defendants, and I have no videos that I need to show. I just have, you know, the judgment from the judge showing that I did not deserve that restraining order. And the agreement that she sent to me trying to get me to drop, you know, if I sign that little agreement, she'll drop the case against me for elder abuse, yada, yada. And, of course, you know, the fact that they all lied on that declaration to get that restraining order. So now, you know, if they file the appeal, apparently, yeah, they all 3 have to be there, not just me giving up another day's work. And also it says here at the very bottom, which, you know, I'm happy to see that, you know, if you are the appealing party and the judge who hears the appeal finds that your appeal was not based on substantial merit or good faith, but was intended solely to harass or delay the other party, or to encourage the other party to abandon his or her claim, The court can also award the other party a judgment against you up to $1,000 for, you know, just clearly trying to delay the obvious. And it's in bad faith because, you know, when she filed that appeal the first time, after destroying my fence, she knew she destroyed my fence and her grandson destroyed my fence. But she also, you know, had filed that restraining order and made it look like she was a victim and yada yada. Anyway, there's no way in heck she's going to be able to claim that, you know, anything. There's no way this judge, if this appeal takes place, is going to be able to side with her or the roommate or the grandson, because I have proof that she lied to get that restraining order. So if she does file the appeal, yeah, the judge will know she's filing the appeal solely to harass and annoy me even further. I personally, of course, hope that she does not file the appeal, or the grandson, or the roommate, because I am done having to be in a court against my neighbor, especially when, you know, I never needed to be there to begin with.